Good morning, good day. This is Rich Burgeon with the Veterans Outreach Center, here for our next virtual VetNet. Today we have Remedy with us. Remedy is a temporary agency here locally, and they are spread out a little bit more than locally. And our guest today is Brittany Nadrowski, and Brittany is going to talk to us a little bit about Remedy and some of the opportunities that are there. Brittany, could you tell us a little bit about Remedy right now?
Sure. So Remedy Intelligent Staffing, we are a franchise of a nationally owned corporation called EmployBridge. So our franchise of Remedy, we have 12 branches throughout New York and one in Erie, PA as well. But we hire for temporary, temp to hire, or even direct hire positions. Really anywhere from entry level to more skilled and advanced level as well. Mostly manufacturing, some clerical opportunities too.
Great. Is there more than one location here in the Rochester area, or do you have just one?
Just one in Rochester, but there are several in the Buffalo market, like Syracuse, Geneva, Palmyra. So really Rochester, there's one.
Okay. And where is that located?
It's on 360 Monroe Ave, Suite 300.
Okay.
Right around the corner.
Okay, perfect. Now, some of these jobs that you're talking about, the jobs that I'm interested in right now are people for any kind of skill qualifications that you might have. So in other words, would you have jobs that are out there for people that have, say, just a high school education, or do you have jobs out there that are qualified only through having a bachelor's degree? How does that work?
Yeah, so we do have more entry level some don't even require a high school diploma or a GED, but some of them do. As far as the more skilled positions, we have a talent acquisition team. They really focus on direct hire placements that may require a higher education level.
Okay, great. Well, what types of positions do you have right now that are available out there for our veterans?
We have packaging, assembly, production, even a little bit higher skill level like forklift operating, machine operating as well.
Okay. Are these jobs both part-time and full-time, or do you just have full-time jobs? But how does that work?
Usually just full-time, at least 40 hours a week. Some may require overtime as well. Part-time is a little bit more rare for us to see.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. Do you work with companies that have veteran preference type?
We always encourage veterans to apply. There are some companies that we work with that do prefer veterans.
Okay. And if that is the case, then we'd be able to let our vets know that?
Definitely. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, great. In one or two of the positions that we have right now, there's got to be some sort of training that's involved. Would you describe how that works? Is this through you? Is it through the company at hand that you're working with? How does that work?
Sure. Every client's a little bit different. Some of them require that we initiate a training process before you ever go on site, whether that's like an orientation or some sort of video that we have you watch, or training is done right on hand. Some clients do require that you have a year or so of experience with a particular skill set to be qualified.
Okay, terrific. Well, as far as training is concerned, I've always been a huge advocate, and I just want to point out and do a little plug here for the Veterans Outreach Center while I have the opportunity. We have a full training program as well that would be very beneficial to people that would be interested in going to Remedy. We have training in certain areas such as OSHA. We have virtually every kind of OSHA 10 program that there is, and this is all done online, self-paced. And all you need to do is come here to the Veterans Outreach Center if you're one of our veterans or immediate family members, and talk to our training coordinator, and we will be able to sit you down, run you through the process on that, and then make sure that you are able to get certified for, say, OSHA, and you have that card that would be able to be put into your repertoire, your resume, if you will, and then after that, bring that to the table as they come and bring the resumes to you. We also have other courses that we have that are also beneficial to other companies, such as CPR and first aid, and we also work with AED devices so that we can, jumpstart people's hearts if necessary. And hopefully that's going to be beneficial also as far as placement is concerned, giving our vets a little bit of an edge. And we also have other specific things that are necessary for certain functions for example, manufacturing. We do have forklift training that is available right now, and if anybody wants to come in and get certified for forklift, we can do that. We can make that arrangement. And there's just a number of other courses and training opportunities here at the Veterans Outreach Center. So we want to make sure that our vets know that so that they can come here, get that training, and bring it to you and be ready to go. And so that as soon as they walk into your office for a quick interview, then you know that these are the right people for the job. The other thing that we want to point out too is transportation issues here. Now, if you and I could talk about that a little, I'd appreciate that. Are there requirements of transportation to get to a job site, or how does that work with you all?
Several of our clients are right on the bus line, so that makes it pretty convenient, or walking distance for a lot of our associates as well. Obviously, if there is a location that's a little bit further away, they would like you to have your own reliable transportation to get there.
Perfect. So for those veterans that don't know it, we here at the Veterans Outreach Center have the ability to work with the Rochester Transit System and issue bus passes through the Veterans Outreach Center for our veterans that can present a DD 214. And the bus pass will be good for 3 years. It is a quick 15-minute process. All you need to do is fill out a couple of pages of paperwork really quick, and once that's all taken care of, then after that we take your picture, issue you a bus pass. It picks up right there on the next day, and off you go for the next 3 years on the RTS system. So that's a benefit to you all as well, and this is working out to be a pretty nice collaborative issue, I think, with the two of us. So.
I would agree.
Yeah. So as far as the Veterans Outreach Center is concerned, and as far as Remedy is concerned, we have opportunity here by working together. Brittany is certainly going to be able to provide the jobs. We're going to try to provide the training and the connections with Remedy, as well as some of the other opportunities that might arise. So if you all are really ready to go and accept our veterans coming in the door, could you describe the process for the application?
Sure. So our application process is all online. What you would do is go right onto our website. It's remedystaff.com and click the button that says Apply Now. That'll take you right to the application. You'll just fill out some basic information about yourself, what type of work you're looking for, what experience you do have. You have the option to upload your resume right on that application there. And then once you do that, we would schedule a time to meet with you for a phone interview, right now at least, and discuss what opportunities you're currently looking for and the positions that we have available. And then, if it's something they're interested in, we would go from there. We do have an onboarding process. We would get all the computer work finalized, and as soon as they're marked available in our system, we get them to work as soon as possible.
Terrific. Well, I guess one last question then. How has COVID affected what is going on with your organization?
So different clients of ours obviously manufacture different items, so depending on how that was affected by COVID would depend on how many positions we are currently staffing for. But with that being said, several of our manufacturers that we partner with are essential businesses. So it really has not limited the amount of positions we have available. We just may have had to shift gears a little bit as far as not taking in-person interviews, but phone interviews, Zoom interviews. We've been doing virtual online. We are now currently doing drive-through job fairs, and drive-through interviews are something that we started doing. It's super convenient. You just pull your car up and sit right in the driver's seat, and one of our recruiters will come right to your window with a mask on, so it's safe, and ask the normal interview questions and talk about the positions that we have available.
Great. Sounds like you've got a really good layout and a really good plan in place, so I'm glad to hear that. We have a good plan here for COVID as well. We are usually masked up. As you can see, we have our COVID divider between the two of us at this point in time, but we're happy that if you can come in, we'd love to see you. We'd love to have you there with your mask and talk to us through your mask. So, I appreciate your time. I thank you for all you've done with us, all of our veterans that are out there. And this is Rich Bergen and Brittany Nadrowski saying thank you very much again and signing off.